Live from Hurricane, Utah, Annual Peach Days Parade. Presented by the Community Education Channel and the City of Hurricane. A celebration of our heritage.
Welcome to the Peach Days Parade 2017. We've just had the Sterling Russell American Legion post go by with the flag. I'm Cheryl Reeve, and this is my partner Charles Reeve.
Good morning. And I think we've got the Grand Marshal, Polly Sterling, that is going by right in front of us now. So everybody a big hand for Polly Sterling. We'd like to welcome our Grand Marshal. She's excited to be here with her children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren walking behind her. Polly and Gordon moved to Hurricane in 1961 and started the business Zion Drug. And I was here, by the way. Polly was a great support to her husband and helped to make their store a success. Her life has been dedicated to serving the community in many capacities, especially in building the culture and music in our town. Let's give a hand of appreciation to Polly for the talents and service she has given in making Hurricane a better place.
And she has. And somewhere along the way, I don't think the children and the grandchildren got in the parade.
In the parade, huh? Okay. Okay. Maybe I'll go check on it.
Okay, turn my mic up, he says. So they've got Chuck going and checking on the speakers for the parade. I'm wondering if Shirley Last was in the car with Polly. Shirley Last is also a co-Grand Marshal. Shirley Last and Dr. Garth Last moved to Hurricane in 1961. That's the same year that the Sterlings moved here. They came from Spokane, Washington, where they completed their medical residency. A Hurricane Doctor Search Committee found Dr. Last through a series of events. The Last came to see Hurricane and decided that's where they'd want to live to raise their young family. I think my speaker's fuzzy. We honor Shirley for choosing Hurricane as the place to raise her family and for more than 50 years of energy that she has shared with this valley. Shirley says, bloom where you're planted.
Okay, is this Tuacahn Amphitheater that's coming up?
Let's look for their number.
No, this is Polly Sterling, maybe.
Oh, good. They got up.
Okay. This is the grandchildren that we kind of missed in the first little episode there. So we've got quite a posterity for Polly Sterling coming through here.
Dave Sterling is the Peach Day Board President, instigator of Peach Days, and he does a fine
don't know.
Okay, we've got the Peach Day Committee coming up in the red shirts. They say, welcome to our celebration. We love Hurricane and we love you. Have lots of fun. It's Colin Stout riding the tractor. One of his jobs is to get all the tables set up. Tables and chairs. Thanks to a great committee.
And here we have the mayor on a little Ford tractor doing zigzags across the street. John Bramall, mayor of Hurricane.
Yes, he spins Brody's. This is the only day of the year he can do that
Oh.
downtown. Here's the Tuacahn Amphitheater. Tuacahn Amphitheater proudly presents their 2017 Broadway season with showings of Shrek the Musical, Disney's Newsies, and Mamma Mia. Huntsman Senior Games. No, I didn't see their number.
Number 6. Number 6, the Huntsman World Senior Games. The Huntsman World Senior Games is the largest annual multi-sport event in the world for athletes 50 and over. Each year, 11,000 athletes come to compete in one or more of 30 sports offered. Additionally, it takes over 2,500 volunteers to make the event happen. For more information, visit www.seniorgames.net.
Here's the Findlay Auto Center. Here we have Findlay Hyundai, Subaru, and Kia. And they usually furnish us with a sound system too. Stop by the savings side of the freeway and see what they have to offer. Here comes.
Here we have the Dance Fusion Dance Team celebrating 7 years in Hurricane, teaching all ages, jazz, hip-hop, lyrical, tiny tots, salsa, fitness, and competition teams. We want to remind everyone to accept each other and remember, it is a small world after all.
Oh, we have the 501st and Rebel Legions. The kids are going to love this, and the big boys. They are the bad and the good guys of the Star Wars universe. Look at those costumes. Well done. Wow. Maybe they might be the real thing. They are all a volunteer group that builds and wears accurate outfits to give back to the community by participating in charity and community events. A lot goes into those costumes. Look how authentic. They're very
And just to put in a little plug for the Community Education Channel that's bringing this television broadcast to you, and if any of you have friends at home or somewhere else, anybody that can log on to YouTube can search for community events and bring up this parade live right now, we've been told. Try it and see.
Oh, here comes Grandpa Barber's Peach Pickers. Some of the first peach trees in Hurricane. Still have good trees today. Frank Barber came to Hurricane in 1907 and planted some of the first peach trees. As the vice president of the commercial club, he organized the first fruit festival, which evolved into Peach Days. We've got Colton Winter driving that big tractor.
Yep, and Colton will be singing at like 1:30 today at the Continuous Entertainment.
12:30.
We have number 11, the Warren family. Here we have a wonderful couple celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary. Let's give a huge round of applause for Mel and Arlene Warden. Following behind them is their daughter, Harley Darvin. The Wardens are being driven by Phil Baker in his 1928 Chevy convertible.
1928. Wow. Fiesta fun. Look how fun that looks, driving down the street. Fiesta Fun's 40,000 square foot facility is a great way to beat the heat. They've got 20 lanes of bowling. They also have a 2-story adventure-themed laser tag area. Ooh, want a good scare? Well, they have the attraction for you. They have a Fiesta Fright in their 2-story haunted house located in the old building. It opens September 29th this year.
Okay, and now we have Hurricane High School class of 1997. Their script says not as young as they once were, but these kids don't know anything about getting old.
Right.
It says no bones about it, not as old as they once were.
I'm class of 1967, and it's our reunion too, our 50th. And my friends are so old they didn't want to be in the parade. Here comes the Clyde Antique Tractors. Fred and Karen Clyde moved their family to Hurricane in 1991, 26 years ago, with 10 children. Now their family has grown with the addition of children's spouses and 48 grandchildren, plus a spouse of a granddaughter. It's amazing what happens in such a short time in Hurricane, isn't it? And if you move here and you're not related to anybody, if you stay long enough, you get related to a whole lot of people. The Clyde family works on these all the time. They don't just show up like that. They've put a lot of work in this week.
And they're stretched out quite a ways down the street here. We've had quite a few go by, and we've got, it looks like an old Farmall coming down on. Then behind that, I think it's an Oliver tractor. So
what a fun family hobby.
Yeah, these are beautiful pieces of restored equipment, and they still run. Although, after the last parade, I saw one of them pulling another one of them home with a tow strap. But
oh, that's good.
I bet
the kids. Oh, they sure are pretty. You'd have to live on bigger than a quarter-acre lot to store your tractors.
An Oliver 88, that's what this green tractor is here. All right.
Used to be a lot of farming done in the Hurricane fields. Lavercan fields, Virgin.
We're enjoying a nice sunny day here in Hurricane, and I don't even hardly dare say it, but we haven't had a wind come up yet and blow the top off our canopy. I shouldn't have said that. I'm getting lots of people shaking their heads at me. Here we have coming up the HHS, the Hurricane High School Executive Council. Hurricane High School Executive Council for 2017-2018. The council members this year are Allison Doris, Heather Stout, Nash Stout, Colby Heaton, Maria Haynes, Carson Draw, and Haley Gubler. Their advisors are Mark Christensen and Gina Evans. Gina Eves. The theme for this year is Strength Within. They are excited for this next year and invite you all to come and support the Tiger family. Go Tigers.
That's interesting that Mark Christensen, who is Coach Steve's son, and Gina Eves, who is Wayne Edwards' daughter. Longtime Hurricane High educators and principals, and now their kids are doing what they used to do. Back to level concrete lifting. Back to level concrete lifting is, do you have settled cement causing unsightly trip hazards around your home or business? Call back to level to save yourself some hassle, time, and money. Happy Peach Days. Look at that big peach.
Okay, I'm going to have Cheryl read this next name because I'm not sure I can pronounce it.
I think it's Adagio.
Oh, just the A silent?
Could be Spanish. You're good at Spanish.
Adagio Performing Arts Studio. Adagio Performing Arts Studio, located here in Hurricane, has been training young performers in classic techniques, genres, including ballet, jazz, tap, and musical theater for the past 10 years. They are located at Hurricane Academy and now are enrolling for the new school year. Visit adagiostudios.com or find them on Facebook for more information.
And those girls still have energy. They've come quite a ways in this parade. Still dancing away.
And it looks like we've got quite a gap here if we want to
take a 30-second
take a 30-second break.
There is a place where rocks bleed and nature blushes on a battlefield green with envy, where dimples determine destiny and a tiny wooden T holds the outcome in the balance. There is a place where friends are opponents and opponents are friends, where the prize is elusive, the conquest is captivating, and the score isn't settled till the drinks are down. There is a place.
Got a lot of people lined up to watch this parade. A lot of happy kids catching candy. We're on the corner of 300 West and Tiger Boulevard, which is 100 South in front of the high school. A lot of shade over here. A lot of people come to this street. But I think the streets are pretty well lined, each one.
Yeah. And encourage you all to read your Peach Days booklet. It's got lots of good information in it.
This is Great Clips. I went to Great Clips Saturday and walked right in and got my hair cut. I was really tickled.
All right. Again, just for a minute, the fair book has got right on the first, it talks about kind of the history of the Peach Days celebration, and there's a lot of interesting information there. It says Peach Days, a celebration of our heritage, and we have a great heritage here in Hurricane, Utah. Okay, we have next up the Hurricane Intermediate Concert Band. The Hurricane Intermediate Concert Band playing We Know the Way from Disney's Mona, directed by Chad Barker.
Hurricane Intermediate School Band.
Wow, look at all those pretty red shirts. And the sail that just barely cleared the telephone wires.
It did.
Welcome to the Hurricane Band.
Here's I think you see the number on that? Oh,
Pediatric Dentistry, Hurricane Pediatric Dentistry, your local specialist for infants, children, teens. Visit our office right here in Hurricane and meet Dr. Steen and Dr. Tyler.
Isn't that great?
Hurricane Pediatric Dentistry.
We've got such good medical services in Hurricane. The Hurricane Community Theater has been a part of the community for 15 years. They recently became a 501 nonprofit corporation. Their goal is to introduce and cultivate interest in the theatrical arts by providing inexpensive and in most cases free family-friendly productions to the community. Find them on Facebook for more information about upcoming editions and productions.
And it looks like we'll take another little break here.
There goes a red balloon.
There is a place where young and old make connections, where kids feel like grown-ups, and grown-ups feel like kids. There is a place where beauty arises in contrast, where wonder is a place where friends find a future, families find each other, and feelings find their home. There is a place.
Okay, the parade's lagging a little bit. I think the next group are walkers. After the parade, in front of the Fine Arts Center, Home Depot sets up a little workshop for kids, and you hear a tap, tap, tap with the little hammers, and they'll be there today. So after the parade, hurry over to the Fine Arts.
Okay, we could mention a little bit about the fantastic lineup of continuous entertainment that we're going to have starting here soon after the parade. And there's, if you look in your Peach Days book, there's a listing of these acts. At 11 on the stage 1, which is the East Lawn, we have Dulce. 11:30, Geraldine Stout and Family. At 12:30, South of Town, which features Colton Winder and who are some of the others?
Joe First.
Joe First, and Zach Forsyth,
and Charles Reeve.
Then at 1:30 we have Lori Moore. 2 o'clock, Way Off Broads. 2:30, Johanna Jones. On the West Lawn, the band stage, we have Classic Country starting at 11. And then the Old Time Fiddlers. And then at, the Old Time Fiddlers start at 1, it looks like. And the Desert Nomads at 2:30. Looks like we've still got some time. I'll read some more of these acts. Back to stage 1 on the East Lawn. You don't want to miss this one. This is the Hurricane Royalty. And then at 4, the Ohana Dancers. 4:30, Dirty Bubble Band. And at 5, the Sterling Family. And as you recall, Polly is one of the Grand Marshals, and so we'll have a great representative from Polly's family.
Polly was the one that started the continuous entertainment, and she took care of that for years, like up until the last 2 years, and Bee took over.
Yeah, Polly was really a champion of the performing arts, music and dance, and she invested a lot of her life in that and had a great time doing it and inspired a lot of young people here in Hurricane to do that kind of thing. At 6, we have the All-American Cloggers, which is another part of Holly's legacy, I believe. 6:30, Leif Bjarnson. Or Life, I think Leif, yeah, he called it Leif. I have a son-in-law that calls himself Life, but okay. 7, we have a Cook-Off Awards.
Oh, we got them
and
coming
it looks
up.
like we're about to have the parade here. We'll break on
32, Tokerville, this is called 32 Tokerville Road. Well, they should have put them on number 32. Tokerville Road is a haunted half-acre of family fun and wicked mischief. Come out and get your scream on. We are located at 32 Toker Boulevard and open the last 3 weeks of October and Halloween night. That's good to have Tokerville have an entry there.
And then we've got coming up with a flashing light bar, the Dixie 4-wheel drive. Come get educated on all your off-road needs. Come and experience all the excitement of taking your 4x4 off-road. And it looks like they've got a lot of dedicated enthusiasts along here coming along behind them. And certainly Southern Utah is a great place for 4-wheel drive.
Got a lot of trails.
They just asked us if we'd have all the announcers kind of remind all the kids to stay off of the road for the candy. I think we're not in too bad a shape, but I don't know if you want to just say it anyways.
Okay, we've just got to request from the street committee to remind all the kids to stay off the road for the candy. We don't want to have any of these kids run over trying to pick up a candy treat. So
No, just parents run out.
yeah, the parents should go out and rescue the candy. No, we want everybody off the road.
Right.
Yeah, these four-wheel drive vehicles sound like they're creating a lot of excitement in the crowd here at this corner. Here we go with a
Look
little
at those
trick.
wheelies over there.
Where-
Oh my.
Where one of the Jeeps is trying to run over another one of the Jeeps. We can see if they can do it without scratching the fender here.
They don't seem to be dented. Oh, that's fun.
Oh boy.
What a fun family activity.
Yeah, I can tell you from first-hand experience, there's a lot of nice four-wheel drive roads in southern
There are.
Utah.
And we need to try and keep them open. That's our neighbor with his four-wheel, Dixie four-wheel. Good morning, Carol and Mike. We have the Washington City Royalty very happy that they came to our parade. Washington City Princess is Brooke Hall, daughter of Jeff and Crystal Hall. And Jeff Hall is a hurricane guy. And you'll see downtown when you go to the east stage, all those tents are from his company. First attendant is Hannah O'Bray, daughter of Donna and Heidi O'Bray. Second attendant is Miranda Sorensen, daughter of Mark and Flessa Sorensen. Miss Congeniality is Kinley Von Cannon, daughter of Ryan and Kim Von Cannon. These girls love serving the community and want to thank the dealership for sponsoring for these beautiful cars. Pretty nice to ride in the back of a convertible Chevrolet Camaro.
Okay, and now we have Intermountain Hurricane Valley Clinic. Intermountain Hurricane Valley Clinic is keeping up with your health care needs. The clinic's providers are here for every stage of life: pregnancy and delivery, early childhood and teenage years, adulthood and senior years. That's what's interesting me now, is that senior year care, and everything in between. Let Hurricane Valley Clinic help you keep up with your health care needs.
Look at all those good people. Those balloons are showy.
And just one final note, there's a note on this that says we should use their full name. Intermountain Health or Intermountain IHC is now obsolete as far as a name for Intermountain Clinic.
So how are we going to shorten Intermountain Health Care?
Intermountain Health Care.
Intermountain Health Care. Hurricane Police Department. Here we have the Hurricane Police Department VIPs. These are the volunteers in police service. That's what VIP stands for, Volunteers in Police Service. Thank you, HCPD, for all your help in keeping our families safe. These guys go around and do VIN inspections, for one thing. If you have your car parked in a handicapped parking space and it's not licensed for that, they might give you something else. Wow, this is right up your alley.
All right, here we go. Don't forget Aviation Day at the Hurricane Airport on October 21st from 8 a.m. till noon. The aircraft you see here is a KO-16 Firestar 2, state-of-the-art light sport recreation aircraft, miles an hour. This aircraft is owned and flown by Art Granger.
Oh, look at him sitting there. Oh, my goodness.
All right, I think that's Art sitting right there
I
at the
think so,
controls.
too.
And he could probably just take right off that trailer there and fly away.
He
And
might
we'll
do
put
it.
in a plug. Oh boy, I think he's going to try and fly away there.
Maybe when it gets to the end of the
Art
parade.
is our airport manager at the Hurricane Airport, doing a great job. And attend the Hurricane Airport days. I think we're going to have Casey Lofthouse out there and quite a few nice exhibits.
This is the Staley Family Farm. Staley Family Farm, home of the corn maze and pick your own pumpkin patch in Washington, the Fields. Invites everyone to join them in celebrating 17 years of farm-tastic fun. Looks like they've got the Culver's. You know, Culver's is a nice ice cream hamburger joint out on the side of St. George that didn't used to have anything but farms. Staley Family Farm has teamed up with Culver's Restaurants to thank Americans' farmers. The next number is the Washington County Fair Royalty, and they canceled this morning. So then we go on to Westbrook Diesel Repair. Well, we still got the family farms.
Okay, this is probably, yep it is, Westbrook Diesel Repair in a shiny red Duramax pickup. Westbrook Diesel Repair is a mobile repair service that comes to you, saving you time and money. And it looks like we've got another break coming up here.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Searching for help with Dachshund Reading.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Information on hot water heating.
No. Sarah's bright, but when she's reading, she has trouble sounding out the words.
World music, playing track now.
No.
Let me try. Our daughter gets confused about which details in a story are important.
Which paper towels are most absorbent?
What?
Here are 5 product reviews.
Why are you not getting me?
See, I told you.
Wait, I was trying to show you how Sarah feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to
This is what life can feel like. Explore understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues, designed to help your child thrive in school and in life. Understood.org, because understanding is everything.
Okay, we're back. How many of you out there are Hurricane High School alumni? After the parade, we have an all-alumni reunion in room 105 at the community center. Come in and see your friends.
Yep, this is an all-class reunion, so everybody's invited, and you can hopefully see a lot of people from years gone by, and maybe even not so many years gone by. People who graduated last year are invited.
Yes. This car must not go very fast because they're way behind. AWI Networks. Number 32, providing smarter, reliable internet service to Southern Utah.
So if you're subscribing to AWI Networks, pull up the Education Channel's channel on YouTube.
YouTube. Hurricane High School class of 1957. Does that make 60 years? Woo! 60 years. The class was small, only 36 people, but they have about 20 here today to celebrate their 60th class reunion. HHS Tigers. Tiger spirit never dies.
It's great to see you Hurricane alumni out supporting the Peach Days and coming out and having fun together.
We've got class of 57, class of 77, 87, 97, 2000. I think 2007 canceled.
You did say 67, didn't you?
I didn't say 67.
They didn't put an entry in the parade, did they?
I told them, my friends, they just must be too old. This is number 34.
If you want to see class of 67 in 5 years, talk to Lamar Good entry. All right. This is Hurricane FFA chapter. Elevate to Activate is this year's theme. The group plans to elevate to activate leadership, personal growth, kindness, career awareness, and much more.
Do you see how many girls are on that float? How many girls are involved with FFA now? Girls and boys. A lot of farmers in Hurricane, and I think those girls and boys actually farm. Hot Shots on the Spot Hometown Mobile Repair Company. Is that what that one is? Oh, that's 10 Streets. Fighting Hunger, one child at a time. 10 Streets. Non-profit organization to provide weekend meals to children when school meals aren't available. Visit www.tanstreets.com to get involved, because one hungry child is one too many.
Okay, and then we have Hot Shots Mobile Repair with their beautiful service truck here. You're on the spot, Hometown Mobile Repair Company. When you have problems on the road or just in your yard, give them a call. I think they probably, based on the service truck, might specialize in heavy-duty equipment, but I'm not sure.
That looks like Julie Lim Campbell on the back of that truck.
And it looks like we could go to another little break here.
Wake the sun, tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find some peace of mind. Wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
Okay, they've got them.
Okay. Are we on? Siva Pacifica has been teaching young and old Polynesian-style dance since 2006. Currently offering dance classes for the fall and spring semesters. Visit our website, www.sivapacifica.com, for more information, and follow us on our social media. Also, if you're looking for a show full of passion and dedication for the funnest corporate work, family, church, or event ever, the search is over. Contact them. Oh, look at that pretty float. Oh, look. Paddling. Oh. I think that wins the prize. Oh. That is so pretty.
Beautiful float and lots of
Music.
excited dancers and performers here. And I noticed they had to dip the sail to make it under the phone wires.
They did.
But they did a good job.
Yeah. Oh. Had a lot of Polynesians move to southern Utah.
There are.
It's a nice climate for grass skirts, isn't it?
For all pest control. Keep those pesky bugs away. Call us now. Best overall pest control. 435-216-6225.
And
One
southern
more time.
Utah.
That's 435-216-6225.
Southern Utah is buggy.
Southern Utah is buggy.
We
Okay.
just don't get cold enough to.
And then right in
those ones.
behind,
Ron and Valentina Bussum are driving this 1923 Ford T-Bucket.
and we ought to tell them right now. I don't know if they can hear the loudspeaker or not, but every year at Thanksgiving morning, we have the Hurricane Valley Thanksgiving Day Rod Run, which meets at 559 South, 400 West on the front grass out there, and we do a little 1 hour drive and get you back in time for your turkey dinner. All the rodders in the county or anywhere are invited.
Hurricane Heat softball team. These girls love softball. They just finished their 2017 season and will be ready to play again next spring. Go Hurricane Heat! Mary Jane! Look at those kids.
Oh my gosh, I'm not. Oh, well, okay. We'll finish this for a minute. And then. That's what I was seeing down there that had my attention. It looks like a headless horseman coming down the street. What could that be?
I hope the horse knows where it's going.
Yeah. Sleepy Hollow Halloween. The Headless Horseman invites you to Western Legacy Farm and Ranch for our 6th annual Sleepy Hollow Halloween. Hop on the hay wagon starting Monday, October 9th, and experience our corn maze, horse rides, pumpkin slingshot, ichapods, train, and zip line. Race your way up the hay tower, find a pumpkin in the pumpkin patch, and have dinner at our delicious bakery and Sleepy Hollow Diner. Come enjoy some Halloween farm fun, some hometown farm fun. For more information, like us on Facebook at Western Legacy Farm and Ranch.
They have really grown, that ranch, haven't they? Western Legacy.
Yeah, Kelby and Kathy are doing a great job out there promoting agriculture and representing the agricultural community.
That's a fine showing of horses, too.
If I had a little more time, I'd tell you a story about what happened when Kelby went to Washington.
With Edward Kennedy.
With Edward Kennedy.
You ought to tell that. Lavercan City Royalty. Here's some advice from the royalty. Miss Lavercan Sadie Ballard, she says, be your own kind of beauty. First attendant Summer Stevens says, blaze your own path. Second attendant Mackenzie Shirley, do more than just exist. Miss Congeniality Kirsten Wilkinson, chin up, princess, your tiara is falling. Ooh, class of 77.
Okay. Are they here yet?
Class of 77 just
Just
went
went
past.
by. Oh, wow.
On that Lavercan, they had a lot of good people work on their float.
40th class reunion. Go Tigers.
This is Lavercan Elementary Leadership Council. These students represent all the students at Lavercan Elementary. We have grandkids there.
Yeah.
A great school. We were there when that opened, where everyone works together to build leaders to live, love, learn, and leave a legacy. They say, come September 26th for our dance festival, or join us October 10th at our school as we celebrate grandparents in our community. You are all invited to attend and read with us if you are currently a grandparent or planning on being a grandparent in the future.
Okay, and you can see down the street the Utah STEM bus is approaching. As part of the Utah STEM Action Center, the STEM bus travels to schools across the state to provide hands-on, real-world, project-based instruction that ignites a passion for science, technology, engineering, and math. Classes include robotics, renewable energy, computer programming, video game design, and 3D modeling. For more information, go to www.stem.utah.gov. The Utah STEM bus. Just plug us in. And
look at that bus. Wow.
I should know what STEM stands for, but it stands for technology for sure, and engineering. Well, there it is right there. Science, technology, engineering, and math. It's right in front of me. Okay. And Hurricane Electronics Lab would like to add our support to the STEM program.
Two blocks.
Okay, we've got some people here looking for directions. They're on live TV right now, if you happen to know.
2 more blocks.
And we have the HHS class of 1987, the Hurricane High School class of 1987. Driving the float is their principal, Rob Goulding. They're celebrating 30 years since graduation and love good old Hurricane. How could class of 87 have graduated 30 years ago? My goodness. We congratulate those people. And Rob Goulding for driving the float. And then we have Field of Screams. Welcome to the Field of Screams at Staley Farm. This season, we invite you to experience the frights and fears as you enter the chaos in the corn.
Look at that old hearse.
Hopefully, you won't be carried away in a hearse after you visit that farm, but I think you'll have an enjoyable experience.
We welcome all the visitors to Hurricane for Peach Days.
And there's a muscle car right behind it. Ray and Tony Oysters are new to Hurricane, driving their 1972 Cherry Red Chevrolet Chevelle. Listen to the roar.
Roar. I had a 69 Pontiac that looked
just like that. Is that the stock 350 or is that a larger engine? Kind of sounded like this 350 to me, but who am I to judge? Okay, and then there goes Tocqueville Royalty.
Representing the journey Dorothy had to take through the land of Oz to where her home was. Recognizing that as we each take our own journey through life, we too must find the place we call home. Tocqueville City Royalty is grateful to have found their home in Tocqueville and to be a part of this beautiful Hurricane Valley. This year's princess is Kennedy Kleiman, First Attendant Cheyenne Yagi, Second Attendant Haley Lefevre, and Miss Congeniality Maddie Butterfield.
All right, and now we have Hospitable Heroes by Walmart Distribution Center. The Walmart Distribution Center is pleased to present the Children's Miracle Network, Hospitable Hero. No, it's Hospital Heroes, probably. Walmart has supported the Children's Miracle Network for over 28 years, raising more than $750 million in donations. Last year, your local Walmart Distribution Center raised more than $34,000 to donate directly to the children here in Utah at Primary Children's Hospital, which is part of CMN. Walmart would like to say a special thanks to our associates and the community for their generosity and continued support.
Yep. Hurricane Family Pharmacy is our hometown pharmacy with free delivery and customized medications. Hurricane Family Pharmacy is the obvious choice. They care about their patients. If you have any questions, just ask. They are a doorstop away. We have a son-in-law that's a pharmacist there.
Yep. Dixie Tinting Professionals is locally owned, offering residential and commercial window film. Call us today for your free estimate.
Welcome to Peach Days, HHS class of 1992. The Hurricane High class of 1992 is celebrating their 25-year high school reunion. Hey, Emily! Look at all those cute kids.
Emily!
Hi, Kenyon. Hi! Now these kids have grown up and have kids of their own. Wow.
Yeah.
They had 140 members in the graduating class. Many have stayed in Hurricane and the surrounding areas. They are your healthcare professionals, real estate agents, home builders, construction workers, and educators. Since graduation, they kept learning and have managed to use a search engine, Facebook, and text. Congratulations.
Okay, and then we have Utah Foster Care. Utah Foster Care is a nonprofit organization that finds, educates, and nurtures families to meet the needs of Utah children in foster and adoptive care. Utah Foster Care is currently in need of more foster and adoptive families in southern Utah. With 2,900 children in care statewide and over 100 of those children here in Washington County, we need your help. Please consider sharing your heart and home with these precious children. Visit our website at utahfostercare.org for more information on how to get started today.
Hurricane City Royalty would like to welcome you to the Peach Days Parade. There's no place like home in awesome Hurricane Valley. Miss Hurricane is Sydney Tanner. First Attendant Camille Gummo. Aspen Langston is second attendant, and Miss Genealogy is Lizzie Stout. It's beautiful Hurricane girls.
Lynn's Marketplace. Lynn's off that makes the store the friendliest in Utah.
Hurricane High and Middle Marching Band. The combined forces of the Hurricane High and Middle School marching bands will be playing Colonel Bogey March. They are under the direction of Mrs. Kathy Young and Mr. Heber White. Yay for a band in our parade. We encourage the high school band and the middle school band every year.
Okay, and then we have number 58, United States Navy Recruiting. U.S. Navy Recruiting, St. George, America's Navy.
And look at our hometown police trick riders on the bicycles.
I used to work with an old seaman by the name of Chuck Heist. And there's Doug Hendrickson on a 1953 Cushman. Doug's three-wheeled personal carrier, originally U.S. Army. It is unique, rare, and great for grandkids.
Great.
Give Doug a great hand for this creation that he resurrected.
There's Farrell Sullivan. Order of Man is proud to present Farrell Sullivan, King of the Cowboys, and one of the true legends of Hurricane City and Peach Days.
Yep, Farrell used to go out south with my Grandpa Reeve a lot. He was a great cowboy. Okay, we have number 61, Hurricane Animal Shelter. Ohana means family. Visit the Hurricane Animal Shelter and find a furry friend and add a furry friend to your Ohana. Yep, animals are great. Our daughter came down to ride the float in the parade. She brought her dog Daisy and a whole box full of little chicks.
And Daisy's home tending the chicks. So
Daisy's home tending.
And we'll see how many are still peeping when we get home.
Daisy's a great big dog. What?
Golden Doodle.
Golden Doodle.
Oh, look at that bike.
This is iCan, gas-powered four-wheel buggy auto on bike wheels. This is an 1898 Ford automobile look-alike made and driven by Mac Murray.
Isn't
and
that
that's a great little scooter. I personally inspected it last year.
Hurricane Intermediate School Councils. HIS Student Council and Yearbook. Hurricane Intermediate School rocks. It's a beautiful school out in the Hurricane Fields. Whoa, you girls sit down. Whoa.
And then we have the Tri-State ATV. The Tri-State ATV Club is a local ATV club headquartered in Hurricane. They meet the second Tuesday of each month in the Hurricane Community Center. The club works to keep riding trails open and maintained for everyone to use. The club currently has approximately 700 members, and their annual jamboree will be March 14th through 17th. 2018. Stop by their Peach Day booth for more information.
You know, that ATV Jamboree is a big deal. That brings lots of people into the valley.
That annual Jamboree is a really big deal in Hurricane, and goes
Their
back like I was
out.
saying about the Jeep people. The four-wheel opportunities are just amazing and a great draw to southern Utah.
They do different trails every year. They have organized trail runs, and they're really good.
And they work really hard to keep these trails open. There's it's quite a project to keep the trails open for people to enjoy. And there's a lot of people my age that have a few minutes to go out and ride those trails now. They've figured it out. I haven't
right.
yet.
And you know, Hurricane City is really working hard to keep our sand dunes as part of Hurricane City and not let those go to development. Working hard for that. And the county. Rowdy's Range. Rowdy Reed from Hurricane. Rowdy's Range and Shooter's Supply is your first stop for safety and security. Whether it's to secure your valuables or firearm safety, we have it for you. Rowdy's Range. Yep,
they're located there in St. George, and Rowdy's a great guy. Encourage you all to go visit him.
Are they in Hurricane out by the fairgrounds?
Well, the Rowdy's shop, I think, is in the industrial park in Hurricane.
Oh, okay.
I mean in St. George. I'm sorry. Cedar Post Pond cash giveaway. Cedar Post is giving away cash. Just stop into Cedar Post Pond across the street from Peach Days and put in your free guess. No purchase necessary. Also, biggest sales of the year. Today only, free cash and free prizes. Cedar Post Pond.
I really like the architecture. Okay. Virgin Town Royalty. The Virgin Town Royalty is excited to participate in Peach Days festivities. Our small town is located just a few miles upriver. Come visit any time. The Virgin Town Princess is Bailey Spenlove, daughter of Matt and Darcy Spenlove. First attendant is Eliza Sorensen, daughter of Dustin and Sarah Sorensen. Second attendant is Wendy Mendoza, daughter of Antonia and the late Juan Mendoza. Miss Congeniality is Abby Spenlove, daughter of Sean Spenlove.
Okay, and number 68. Maine Ohana Movement Studio, brand new family dance studio here in Hurricane. Maine Ohana Movement. Here they teach hula, lyrical, cheer classes, and well-known form from here, hip one.
Polaris slingshot. Wow, that's a tongue twister. Slingshots rentals, and I've seen those driving around town. ZionSlingshots.com.
Valley Theater Country, is that? I see a little slingshot hiding behind the things there. I don't know if they represent
There they
Hurricane
are.
Valley
There's the
Theater
slingshots.
Company or not.
No, they're with the Hurricane Express.
Oh, they were with the Hurricane Studio.
So you could go rent one of those and jaunt around town.
Or drive it up through Zion Park, which is a great attraction in this area and would look wonderful from an open car, from the open cockpit of a slingshot. Okay, you have in view, I think, the Hurricane Valley Theater Company. Under Hurricane Valley Theater Company, under Hurricane Record playing October 6th through 12th.
Fine Arts Center in downtown Hurricane.
Yeah, I think that's the movie that I really liked, isn't it? Is it about airplanes, firefighters stuff, or is it just about ghosts?
That was always that you liked.
Okay, and then we have a 1965 new.
It's Go Down, Jim Go Down. Wow, look at that, all original Cadillac. No, it's a Lincoln.
Lincoln Continental.
Lincoln. Leon Gubler family. Henry and Sam leading Josie the donkey. Leon on team with Wagon and his Hofflinger mules. Enjoy Peach Days. Woohoo!
And I don't know where Leon's family and Dr. Gooch divide here, but they all run together. And they do
Paul
a lot of
Gooch.
fun things with their pack mules, plus their cowboy poetry that Leon did. And here comes Casey Lofthouse. He's
Look at
he's
those
part of
pack
this
mules.
also, and I think that Casey performed last night. I missed it for a family or for a class reunion, but Casey is
They
a
just
great
took a
performer.
like a 70-mile ride from Tropic Reservoir to Kanab for Western Days.
And Casey's Auto also. Casey, besides being a mule skinner and a singer, Casey is also a great auto mechanic. So Casey's Auto is happy to be part of Peach Days. Kurt is driving the Whitman Power Buggy, 1963 forklift, dedicated to Earl Barney Masonry Crew.
Here's our radio station. If we have the fire engine ambulance coming, that means that we're to the end of the parade. Cover your ears. We had that.
And then we have, to finish this up, we have the Hurricane Fire Department. And we
This
would
is-
like to really show our appreciation for these hometown heroes and equipment that they maintain and have available for emergency services. Actually, this is a Hurricane Valley Fire Department, which covers Hurricane, Laverton, Virgin, all the way up to Leeds,
Tokerville.
out to the freeway.
Got a brand new fire station going up out to Coral Canyons at the corner where the Texaco is. It's just about finished. Had a lot of people move into Hurricane. They've had to expand. Well, that looks like the candy
And
cannon
this is
with
the
Emo Emerson.
Emo Emerson. Looks like Emo's feeling well enough to drive his pickup. That's a good thing. Emo is a great guy. Been fighting some back problems and whatnot, but it's good to see him out driving his truck again. And it looks like that pretty well wraps up the Peach Days Parade. We just have the candy patrol here coming picking up the candy that's left in the street. So
Look at the kids with their bags of
I want to
candy.
thank you all for coming out and watching this parade, and thank the community
Dixie State University.
Dixie State
Uh,
for their community education channel, and the people who, the technicians and people who set up this equipment so you can watch the parade today, even if you couldn't get out. Or you can watch it tomorrow. Just go to YouTube, search for Community Education Channel, and watch the parade.